Hey guys, it's coffee time. I'm almost out of coffee. That's so depressing. My hair is brown. I don't know if you noticed, but it is weirding me out really badly. I feel like it's probably similar to how people feel when they've had normal hair their whole life and then they dye it like pink or blue. They're like, I'm gonna go crazy. It feels like I went crazy. Like, my hair keeps falling in front of my face. I'm like, what is this? I really like it though. I'm really, really happy with it, but it feels when I went from like green hair to the like orangey red hair to the pink hair, like all of those changes felt within the same universe. So I was like, oh cool, it's pink now. Whatever, cool. Dyeing it brown, I was like, whoa! Whoa, my hair is brown! I keep looking at it like I can't help it. It's really bizarre. But I really like it. I think that it's a pretty color of brown. So I'm super happy with it. I was a little bit concerned. I was like, what if I get it and I'm just bored? Like the second I have it, I'm like, this, nope, nope. But it's a big enough change for me that I'm excited for it. And it's really close to the Kerrigan color, which is what I was looking for. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna dye my hair a natural hair color, I might as well make it a hair color that I can use in the photos. So yeah, I went for like a reddish brown, and I really like it. I'm really happy with it, but it is really strange. But oh well, it's very fun. Oh, and I brought, do you guys remember when I was showing you the foam pieces forever ago for my armor? And I was telling you guys how like I have a color system and like the bottom layer is yellow and then it goes up to orange and then you guys didn't see any of the next layers, but it went up to pink and etc etc. And a lot of the comments were like, I don't see how that can ever possibly look like armor. And this isn't done yet, but I just wanted to show you guys like what the painting process can do for it to make it look more like metal. It does a lot. This is yellow, this is orange, and all of these are actually metallic, but that's after a few coats of paint, like after the basic paint job. So that's all foam. That's all like wiggly and whatever. You can do whatever you want with that. It's amazing what paint can do. Yeah. Ro was like, "Are those? How did you do that? What did you do?" Like, I just painted it, man. Paint is a powerful tool. It's cool though. It's been so long since I've been able to do anything like that has to do with my degree. So I've been like, oh my gosh, like making props and costume crafts and things is so fun. Also, this is the first day that I would have gone to work if I still had my job. Waking up this morning was the weirdest thing. I was like, it's Monday. This is weird. I had like a mini, like, not panic attack. Panic attack is not the right word at all. But I had like a mini, oh my gosh, I quit my job. What was I thinking? It's sort of like, it's gonna be fine. I don't know why that happened, but it was just so, like, it set in at that moment. That was the first time that it had really set in, like, I don't have a job anymore. I don't have like things that I have to do every day anymore. Like my entire day is determined by what I want to do. Crazy. Insane. I was just like, what? It was a pretty awesome morning. So I like woke up whenever I wanted to. And I went into the living room and Ro was like hanging out in there and I was like, you want to get coffee and hair dye? And she was like, yeah. And when I got coffee and hair dye, I was like, this is the best. This is the lifestyle that I wanted. This is perfect. Everything going on right now, I love. So I'm really happy right now. Just like, yes, everything is going so well. The costume is moving along really well. Mike is casting. Sometimes he alarms me when he starts casting. I think that he's freaking out about something else, and then I have to listen for a moment. Yeah. Do I have any coffee left? Did I just drink all of it? The one thing about when I was dyeing my hair this color is that it got like, I have little brown spots like all over me now. Like all of this, all of these. Yeah, I have them just like everywhere. Yeah, that's hair dye. I think I've told you guys this before, but if you ever decide to dye your hair, or if you've never like found out what it is that helps with protecting your skin, cover all in here, all over your neck, and all over your arms. You should wear gloves. So just wear gloves. Don't put it on your hands. Wear gloves. Put Vaseline all over your arms and all over your face and your neck and your ears and all those areas that could get dyed, because depending on the type of hair dye that you use, sometimes it does not want to come out of your skin at all, and it takes a while. So that's a way to curb that. I didn't put any Vaseline on my arms, and I got some spots on my shoulders, but that was okay because it's from like these little bits, so it looks like all like weird and like crosshatchy. So I'm like, oh man, it looked like I'm a samurai warrior. What? That's the way that I make myself feel better about that. When we were at Trade Chat's birthday at round 1, the voice through the loudspeaker was very wah-wah-wah-y. We could never understand what she was saying, and Clint was like, what is she saying? I can't understand her. This is the most frustrating thing. So we had to create like an alternate reality that we were living in. I was like, no, Clint, we are on a neighboring planet, and we are fascinated by the culture, although we do not understand the language. You find that voice fascinating, not annoying, because you realize there's no possibility for you to understand the language. And he was like, yes, you're right. We are on a neighboring planet. I was like, yes. So that was like our canon for the rest of the day. We were like, okay, there's no use. It's no use, you know, putting any effort into understanding that voice, because we can't. We literally, and really in reality, we literally could not. I couldn't understand a word she ever said. What's the point? What is the point if no one can understand it? There isn't one. Spoiler alert. There's no point to having a loudspeaker or a god mic if nobody can understand what that person is saying. Business owners. I don't know how to fix that, though, is the thing. Like, what makes... Is it the person, or is it the system? Like, is it something that can be fixed with technology, or is it something that needs to be fixed by reassigning jobs? Do you need an eloquent person? I just don't know. It's like drive-thrus. When you're going through a drive-thru, sometimes you can understand them perfectly, and other times you're like, what? What are you saying? What's coming out of your mouth right now? That's so frustrating. You're like, I just want my food, but I don't know what you're asking me right now. Can I just pull up to the next window? Can I talk to you face to face? My dad has done that before. We've gone through a drive-thru and he's just been like, whatever. just drove up to the next window and was like, all right, let's talk about this. And the guy was like, oh, okay. My dad's a very aggressive, amazing person. Huzzah. I'm out of coffee! Ah! I'm gonna need to grab more of that. I made a pot of coffee preemptively because I knew I was gonna run out of that pretty quick. What can you do? What can you do? I keep looking, because I can see myself if I look down. I keep, like, kind of, like, glancing because I go, who's that person? Because I don't know, because I'm up around here. It's so weird. I do really like it, though. Really like it. It's just weird. It's very different. And right before E3, so anybody who doesn't, like, watch everything I do really consistently, not gonna recognize me. That's kind of hilarious. I think I'm spending all of E3 with, like, Jesse and Davis, and we're just gonna make dumb videos. Because I think Mike only wants to go for, like, a day, but I want to go every day. So we were like, alright, let's do this. We're just gonna go and be stupid, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazeballs. Yeah. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I think that's what's going on with me. I'm going to paint more armor. I'm going to finish up I've almost got the headpiece completely done, which I'm really excited about. There are a lot of things that I'm working into because I have to take liberties with it anyway. There are a lot of things that I'm working into the costume that are referencing to other stuff. And I think that that's kind of fun. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, like other games. And I'm wondering if anybody's gonna notice them. And if not, that almost makes it better. Because it means I did it right. Anywho, sorry. In the middle of me saying that, I realized that I had the dye for part of my costume going, and I totally forgot about it, so I should probably go check on that. Anywho, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!